A very warm welcome. You're watching CruiseAway, the #1 show in Oz for dream cruise holidays with amazing journeys right the way around the world at unbeatable value. I'm Derek.
And I'm Jo. Great to have you with us. Now sit back and let us bring you the best of the world to you with exciting discoveries full of variety, inclusions and incredible value. You're in very safe hands.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes, let's go cruising and show you some amazing cruise ships too. You'll love the variety that we have here at CruiseAway, from boutique cruising in 5-star luxury to family fun for everyone. Now, we're going to focus this time on cruises that are right on the doorstep for those people who are just finding their cruising feet.
Yes, you might never have done it before, and when you do, it opens up a world you'll wish you discovered many years ago. Now, we'll be Sydney cruising with Princess Cruises later in the show on the very popular and highly rated Royal Princess for a Christmas in the South Pacific getaway next December.
Yes, we have another festive choice for next Christmas too, with Holland America Line enjoying Oz and Tassie delights on board Westerdam. But first, let's enjoy some relaxed, friendly, casual, elegant and simply beautiful cruising with Celebrity, the cruise line that just knows how to put on a show. Come with us on the 9th of November from Sydney for 10 nights of cruising that you won't forget in a hurry. Let's take you on board the Celebrity Edge. Oh my word, what a ship this is, the Celebrity Edge. Just a ship full of amazing beauty, I have to say. Whenever you cruise Celebrity, it is like walking around a glamorous film set. Take your phone with you everywhere you go because it is full of pinch me moments and just beautiful vistas that you will want to capture. The whole scene on board Celebrity. I mean, Celebrity is a great name for the cruise line, I have to say, because when you get on board, you do feel like a celebrity. You do feel very special. I once heard it described as the cruise for people who don't have anything to prove. You just want to enjoy the very best of everything. So you want fine food, you want wonderful wines, you want a lovely feeling of something that is brand new and boutique, but not stuffy. It's not stuck in a suit all day and night. It's free, easy, open, relaxed, friendly, casual, and great fun as well. And don't think that you don't have late, naughty nights on a cruise like this. But you can also have long, lazy afternoons, just lounging, enjoying. The food on board, the cuisine is absolutely top-notch. Now, there's so much included dining, which you will love. And that feels like going out for a really, really good, like special meal out in town. One where you would probably spend a few $100s, to enjoy the experience. Well, you've got that included at every meal if you want to while you're on board these ships. And then you've got specialty dining, just a small extra cover charge to enjoy things like fresh seafood, the steakhouse, the lovely rooftop garden grill. Now that's lovely. There's real planting up there. They have a live DJ. It's just such a nice, relaxed kind of jazzy groove. It's wonderful. You'll love it. Among the specialty dining options, Le Petit Chef here, which starts off as a little animated chef cooking, and then the real dish arrives. It's so clever. Honestly, it's amazing. It's something that will get booked up straight away. You'll definitely want to enjoy. Eden is one of the most dynamic spaces on any cruise ship I've ever seen. It's so open. It's so organic. It's just the whole feel is elevated on this ship, and yet it's great fun, it's got a great personality, it's got lots to do, and we are going to some amazing places. You will feel very spoilt by this cruise, and it's 10 nights out of Sydney.
It is. At sea takes us to Brisbane. All about that easy Queensland lifestyle, riverside dining, rooftop bars, just relaxed strolling by the water, of course, and you can definitely explore the Koala Sanctuary, which is a real hit for visitors to Brizzy. We're into Airlie Beach for the Whitsundays next up, one of those places. I mean, so many Aussies still can't quite believe believer real. Bright white sand and ridiculously blue water. And if you've never been, the best way to do it's on a cruise. I mean, it's so easy to visit. Then we're into Cairns for the Great Barrier Reef. This might be your very first reef adventure. Snorkel dive and take a scenic flight over the Great Barrier Reef. You could do all of them in a day. Arrange with the team on board for the best tour options. Then we're into Port Douglas, that relaxed tropical feel where you can visit the Daintree rainforest not too far away, the incredible Kurunda Railway. You can take a crocodile cruise along Daintree as well and visit the reef again, as indeed. Willis Island's next, and it's a tiny weather station in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing but open ocean and only really seen by passing ships and researchers. So how lucky do you feel to be able to visit this destination? A couple of days at sea will see us back into Sydney. Now, honestly, this one is all about those iconic tropical moments in Queensland, Whitehaven Beach, the Great Barrier Reef, the rainforest, of course, and beautiful warm evenings on the water, cruising by. It feels like a proper holiday from start to finish and just so easy coming in and out of Sydney.
And I love the fact that actually 4 days out of this, you've got 3 sea days and a scenic cruising day around Willis Island. I'm so glad that you've got that as well, because you need to enjoy and just ratchet down, if you like, into the cruising pace of life and really swim around in the luxury and enjoy everything. And honestly, listen, once you've cruised Celebrity once, you'll be cruising right the way around the world with them again and again and again. And they've got a sizable fleet that are cruising here, there and everywhere. You can world cruise with Celebrity as well. It's got a huge personality, understated beauty and luxury all around you. It really is an incredible experience. And it doesn't come with top dollar price tags either. That's what I really love about Celebrity. Having cruised with them a fair few times, I know that the value that you get for your inclusions and just the sheer beauty, just that sheer elevation, just that wonderful feel of, wow, I've escaped here, I love this. It's very intoxicating, it really is, it's wonderful, and that is a great price tag. And this is a very, very completely different feel for a cruise. If you haven't cruised with Celebrity before, you'll see all around just sheer beauty, style, oh, so stylish. It's amazing. You'll be taking pictures non-stop. You'll be getting design ideas for your own home from onboard Celebrity, I tell you now. From the dreamy staterooms, the quality of the cuisine in every meal, the sophisticated feel, just everything is really, really beautiful. And you only really know that by going and doing it. It's a treat that you really deserve, and it's the ultimate getaway as you cruise our own shores in November with a wonderful balance of those sea days and places to visit as well. Lots of highlights on this one. Here's all the details that you need to get booking. And remember, it is only a deposit to book today as well. So speak to the team, because we are putting plans in place for November, but at least it's this November. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you've had, I don't know, maybe your holiday, your birthday is not too far away from the date this cruise goes. That would be a good excuse to do it. Actually, my producer has just reminded me, I hadn't said it for this reason, but just looking at the date of the cruise, it is the day before my birthday. And I'm going to be 21 this year, again, plus a few taxes. But yeah, I mean, maybe you have got a birthday or an anniversary or just a reason to do it, but don't have to have a reason to do it. If you want to do this and treat yourself to that ultimate luxury, and it might be a treat, and it might be a little bit more than you're used to spending on a holiday, but honestly, once you see the value, once you see the beauty, once you see the ease of how easy it is to live that life, honestly, you'll be doing it 4 or 5 times a year. Now, listen, just while we're on the subject of that ship, Celebrity Edge, that we've just seen, I've got some more offers on board in our quick picks. So let's have a little look at those. Now, with these, the best thing to do is to grab the cruise ID, either by taking a quick picture on your phone. We take pictures of everything on our phone these days, don't we? Or just make a note of that number. So how about a Christmas escape for this Christmas to New Zealand from Sydney? So So you'll join Celebrity Edge for 12 nights of cruising. You'll cruise through the Fiordland National Park to Dunedin, Akaroa, Auckland, the Bay of Islands, and then you'll come back into Sydney. So you'll enjoy Christmas and New Year on that cruise as well, coming back into Sydney on the 2nd of January. Great price tag, limited availability on that top one as well. Now in the middle, we've got our South Pacific Islands paradise there from Sydney. That's 2 weeks of cruising on Celebrity Edge for the 24th of March next year. Wonderful itinerary out into the South Pacific, New Caledonia, Fiji, Vanuatu, Mystery Island, New Caledonia. You will love it. Again, a great price tag with a deposit available too to grab that. And the last one at the bottom there, moving away from Celebrity, is Riviera. Oceania Cruises. Now this is brilliant because there's so much included with Oceania. You've got gourmet dining, your Wi-Fi, hotel charges, soft drinks and much, much more. Very much more a boutique cruise, and you've got a Coastal Treasures 12-night cruise there on board Oceania Riviera, going down to Brisbane, Airlie Beach, or up should I say, to Brisbane and Airlie Beach, Townsville, Cairns and back into Sydney as well. So if that is of interest, it goes on the 3rd of December. Again, to get more details, all you need to do is to call our team. Now, all of those offers that you've just seen there are available to book with low deposits today, and there's a whole host more on our website, which is cruiseaway.com.au. But not for now, after the show.
Yes, and remember, if you've only got half an idea of where you want to cruise to, give us a call. We'll match you to the best cruise line and offer you the exclusive prices that beat the market. Now, if you know who you want to cruise with, just call us and we'll let you know where the best deals and discounts and upgrades are. It's great.
Absolutely. Right, time to cruise into Christmas now for our next two feature offers, both for next year, and two very tempting ways to be pampered and escape for a very merry time. Let's start with Christmas in the South Pacific with Princess Cruises and a 2-week wonder leaving Sydney on the 19th of December next year on board Royal Princess, who just wins awards and is so highly rated for Princess, and I am not at all surprised. You will just love the signature, just lovely feel of being on board, Joe, isn't it, with Princess?
Yeah, I always say it's classic cruising at its best, Princess. It's the one that so many Australians go back to, cruise after cruise, year after year, and honestly, decade after decade. But if this is your very first cruise, you'll feel as equally at home as if it's your 10th or 15th or 20th. That's the great thing about Princess. And you will meet people who are all at different stages in their cruising career. The lovely thing about Princess is they embrace modern and classic. So there's all of the hallmarks of classic cruising when we think about a formal night, you know, with the getting dressed up to the nines. So do absolutely pack those glad rags with you. Dust off the sequins and the monkey suits, because this is where you're going to wear them and get those wonderful photos that will capture lifetime memories. But at the same time, there's all of the hallmarks of modern cruising, such as your fantastic movies under the stars up on deck, where you can just bask and enjoy and, you know, just watch a fabulous classic movie, you know, beachside, shall I say beachside? It's poolside, actually. But it does always feel like you're at the beach. You've got cabanas there where you can actually go and have a private massage, the Enclave, up in the spa, which is a wonderful thermal suite. That's an option for you as well. But the gym's included. You've got so much already included in your cruise fare. Nominal extras, of course. But, you know, walking around the deck every day is a lovely thing to do. They call it walk a mile. And you can get the nice fresh air with coffee in hand, lovely big walking or running track out on deck. Tons of activities too. Your nightly entertainment, which is absolutely superb. They win awards for their Broadway caliber shows. They are phenomenal. Incredibly talented casts. I mean, you might see some big names as well on the entertainment menu that are visiting the ship, maybe just for 1 or 2 nights. Princess Live, this is also a great place where you can go and see live shows and game shows. Crooners also, that's, you know, for live music and a nice little cocktail. And around the ship, all kinds of things going on the sea days, from quizzes to bingo, from lectures through to crocheting classes, you name it. So we are cruising out of Sydney and 14 nights to look forward to, starting with a couple of days at sea. First up, it's Norfolk Island, which feels wonderfully old-fashioned and remote, where cows actually still have the right of way on the roads, and convict history mixes with that incredible dramatic scenery. Now, a couple of days at sea, including Christmas Eve, before we arrive on Dravuni Island on Christmas Day. Now, this is kind of a nice little tropical island where you really, truly imagine the South Pacific to come to life, and it absolutely will. You might want to be out in the ocean or just relaxing by the beach here. Then we're into Suva on Boxing Day, which feels very local and authentic. Bustling markets, which will be open, of course. Lots of colourful buses, rainforest-covered hills to explore. Book an excursion to see the waterfalls whilst you're there. Lautoka awaits, and this is known as Fiji's Sugar City. It has a much more relaxed pace. You've got sugarcane fields stretching towards the mountains there. Why not visit the hot springs and mud pools on an excursion and see the cultural experience as well? Then it's Mystery Island. No roads and no towns, just white sand, market stalls, and that perfect ocean. Yeah, it's phenomenal. You can snorkel straight off the beach, or you can glass bottom kayak, or you can take a catamaran tour, whatever you fancy. Then it's Nume, and it has a real chic feel, this island, for the South Pacific. There's some lovely boutiques there to enjoy, and you can do a beach club escape on an excursion for the day and just, you know, have your all-access pass. That would be great. Then we're going to cruise back into Sydney, where you'll simply stroll off the ship. So you're spending Christmas and New Year hopping around the South Pacific. It just feels pretty special, I have to say. Tropical islands and warm evenings await you on this adventure. That crystal clear ocean, gorgeous cocktails. I mean, it's just going to be one for the ages, this. And at the end of it all, you just simply stroll off the ship, and you can speak to our team about national flights home as well if you need.
Yeah, in your last couple of days of cruising, see you into 2028, see you into a brand new year. And I know every single cruise ship that is going to be celebrating New Year, which is every single cruise ship, because they all have amazing cruises over Christmas and New Year. Whenever you're celebrating New Year, oh my word. Now that can be as low key or as, you know, high octane party as you want it to be, but it's always an amazing celebration. And you know what? You don't have to put the effort in. I love it. Now, you'll have the greatest time cruising with Princess. It's a really great sociable feel on board, lots of smiles, great entertainment, and a chance to put your feet up and enjoy the festivities without having to cook a thing. Sounds good to me. Let's get your price tag, because this is the way to holiday. And honestly, if you've never been away over the Christmas and New Year period before, you've never even thought about it. You've thought, well, we always do this, or we always do that, or everyone comes to us, or we go and stay so-and-so. You always do the same thing, Christmas after Christmas after Christmas. Once you've done it once, you will be doing it again. We've got an absolutely awesome price tag, considering that you are cruising some of the most desired island locations that there are on this planet. And it's just on the doorstep, which is great. So enjoy 2 whole weeks of Princess Luxury as you cruise through not only Christmas, but the New Year celebrations as well. And you don't have to do a thing, but just enjoy it. Princess will take care of everything. Fabulous ports to enjoy, amazing entertainment to enjoy, festive fun and charm on board the Royal Princess, with just the best time for the whole family. Take the whole family with you, why not? It is brilliant, you are going to love it. Here's all the details to get you booked. And remember, this can be booked today with our team with just a deposit. So I know we're looking a long way away. You might be thinking, now Derek, I like the idea, but why are you showing me this? Because you're talking about the end of next year. What we're doing is we are getting a great price locked in right now with a low deposit. And that price could change quite dramatically between now and when the cruise goes. You know, in the world of holiday, prices move in a dynamic way, I'm sure you know. The more people book a flight, the more expensive the flight becomes. The more people look at a cruise holiday, the more expensive it becomes. It's supply and demand, that's how it works. But what we've done is we've pre-negotiated an amazing price tag way ahead of time to save you money, to actually get your plans in place as well, because this price could go anywhere between now and when the cruise happens. It's amazing. Now remember, to book the cruises, even if you only have half an idea of what you want to do, you've got a toll-free number on the screen there. Use it 7 days a week to enjoy great service from a team who really know the world of cruise inside out.
We're here for you, absolutely. And we've got another Christmas and New Year break for next year, sailing with Holland America Line on their friendly and relaxed Westerdam, as you enjoy 60 nights of cruising around Tassie and Oz. And this is going to be leaving on the 19th of December next year. So a little time ahead for you to get planning and to, you know, mark those days off the calendar as it gets closer and closer. Now, this is a really beautiful ship and one I've personally worked on. I love Holland America Line. The brand is very traditional, but the quality is exceptional and you will really feel so well taken care of. It feels really like a home away from home. And the spaces are just so thoughtfully designed. You don't ever feel like, you know, anywhere's overbearing and too bright and, you know, or too garish. It just feels the perfect pace for an enjoyable cruise. And you'll have lots of wonderful things to do along the way. You know, when you're enjoying sea days, there's tons of activities that you can enjoy from the famous enrichment program featuring, you know, some really well-known lecturers sometimes on board and definitely, you know, cluing you in on the destination so you feel like a real expert even before you set foot off the ship. But there's also the culinary arts program, which is so well curated with delicious food that you'll learn to cook certain dishes as well. The executive chef and the party planner, I love it. They really do make it special on Holland America Line. And the food, I have to say, fresh salad bar up in the, you know, in the international buffet. You'll find that they do salmon and steak cooked to order, vegetarian cooked to order. It's not like your traditional buffet. It feels much more like a restaurant up there, like, you know, a la carte. But you also, and that's all included, by the way, for all your meals, you also have your main dining included, which is fantastic. You also have your room service included, which normally on, you know, there's normally an extra fee for that on most cruise lines. So you can order off that menu. You can even order off the main dining menu during certain times to be sent to the stateroom. But there is a 24-hour menu that you can order from, which is great. So maybe you didn't get a chance to grab something. You had a long day in port where you went on excursions, or maybe you did 2 excursions, and you're thinking, let's just relax in our robes. Let's watch some TV and let's order in and enjoy the balcony. And you can absolutely do that on a cruise. You don't have to be out every night. You know, maybe it's not what you thought it was, and it's time to get out there and start booking these adventures. So we've got 16 nights out of Sydney, and a day at sea will see us into gorgeous Phillip Island, famous for its tiny penguins, waddling ashore, of course. And honestly, it's one of those things that you never forget. I've seen it many times, and it never gets old. The Sky Trail is great as well, and you can head up to the reserve. We're into Melbourne next. We have an overnight in Melbourne, which gives you an ample time to visit the Great Ocean Road on an excursion. So I'd recommend booking that if you have time, you know, if it's something you want to do, or just do a nice evening tour of Melbourne downtown. There's a food tour as well you can book. Speak to the explorations team on board to book your excursions. We have Christmas Eve in Burnie, which feels like proper Tassie. Cool climate, gorgeous food, coastal scenery, and a slower pace, and you might want to do some last-minute shopping. Then we have Christmas Day at sea before we arrive in Adelaide on Boxing Day. Maybe you're going to head downtown to the Boxing Day sales and enjoy riding the tram, or head into the Barossa Valley to try gorgeous wines such as Jacob's Creek and more. Of course, famous for this part of the world. Then we're into Kangaroo Island, which this feels like Australia turned to the maximum. Wild coastline, sea lions, kangaroos, huge open landscapes. It's spectacular. I think it's one of our hidden wonders. Then we're into Hobart, which has a nice mix of history, harbour views, little hidden cocktail bars inside those old sandstone buildings, of course, characteristic for Hobart as well. Do visit Salamanca Place and Mount Wellington as well on excursion if you can. Port Arthur's next. This is going to be New Year's Eve. You might want to take it easy, or you might want to jam-pack your itinerary here. You can explore the penal settlement and the sea cliffs. That's one great excursion to book with the team on board. We have New Year's Day at sea on board before arriving into Eden, one of those places where you just feel you can instantly slow down. And it might just be a local walk. You're just going to take it at your own pace. You might want to go to Portaroo Palace, and it's up to you. Then it's Newcastle. This becomes one of Australia's coolest coastal cities, without doubt. You've got ocean baths, cafes, and just a really relaxed beach vibe here. It's very chilled indeed. And then we're back into Sydney, where you'll simply disembark and stroll off. So on this great trip, you're going to be seeing penguins on Phillip Island, spending Christmas in Tasmania, spotting wildlife on Kangaroo Islands, and celebrating New Year's Eve in Port Arthur. I mean, there's just so many really special moments all the way through this itinerary.
How wonderful. How wonderful. That's all I can say about this. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be like one huge, big cuddle of a Christmas and New Year. Because on board, having been on board myself a couple of times on Holland America Line as well, it's friendly, it's warm, it's musical, it's relaxed, it's sociable fun. You're meeting new people all the time. And with this, you're enjoying Christmas and New Year all at the same time as well. That's magical. Let's show you your price tag. This is incredible. So much included here as well. The onboard offering on Holland America Line is amazing. I love the fact, love the fact that room service is included. I say it every single time we talk about Holland America Line, because for me, if you are waking up at lunchtime on New Year's Day and you just think, I don't know if I can even struggle to the restaurant, no problem. Just have it sent to you. Again with this, because this is the back end of next year, a deposit today will secure your places. Can I come with you? If you secure it today with a deposit, you can look forward to that wonderful escape at the back end of next year. You are visiting wonderful places around Oz and Tasmania, but maybe you're catching up with friends and family as well, as it's over Christmas and New Year. So while you're dotting around the ports, maybe you're catching up with folk that you know. You're going to have a wonderful celebration on board as well. They really do Christmas and New Year so well. And you've got lots to look forward to day and night on the cruise as well. Great live music, traditional cruise atmosphere and surrounding, warm welcome, great food. What more could you want over Christmas and New Year? And all the festivities. Here's all the details that you need to get this booked. Low deposit, remember, to secure your places right now, because this price could very much change between now and, well, being honest with you, even a couple of weeks could make a big difference to a price tag. Remember, we exclusively negotiate these price tags for you here at CruiseAway, because we are part of a worldwide company as well. You see on our logo, it says CruiseAway by Dreamlines. Now, Dreamlines is a big international company with many bases across the globe, in Europe, in the UK, and here in Oz as well. We've got several presences here in Oz as well. But CruiseAway, we've been around for over 25 years, so we're booking on behalf of a huge number of people with all the cruise lines every single year. That's the secret to what we do. If it were you booking on your own, if it were me booking on our own, we'd pay one price. When you book with CruiseAway, they're booking on behalf of thousands of people at the same time. So, of course, they're achieving better price tags.
It's the economy of scale.
Absolutely.
And you're absolutely reaping the rewards here, and this is
Yeah.
the only way to do it. Cruising has never made the rest of the world feel closer to Australia than it has today. And honestly, you can take a cruise that is short, but also you can take several cruises that kind of knit together an itinerary which might get you all the way over to Vancouver in Canada or all the way over to the UK. I love that about cruising.
I know, it's amazing, it's magic. Listen, come and see us again very, very soon as we cruise away some more. Take care, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.